Today's lesson is on the order of operations. You've probably heard the phrase, "Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally." This phrase can help us remember the order of operations. The P stands for parentheses. The E, exponents. M is multiply. D equals divide. A equals add, and S equals subtract. There are 4 steps to the order of operations. The first step would be to do the problem in parentheses. The second step would be to do the exponents. The third is to do our multiplication and division problems from left to right. And the fourth would be to do addition and subtraction from left to right. For our first problem, we have 3 plus 2 times 6 minus 7. Our first step is parentheses, but we can skip this since we do not have any parentheses. Our second step is exponents. Again, we can skip this step. Our third step would be to do multiplication and division from left to right. So for this problem, we'll do 2 times 6. And 2 times 6 equals 12. So now we have 3 plus 12 minus 7. Our last step in the order of operations is to do addition and subtraction from left to right. So we need to start on the left-hand side because all we have left is addition and subtraction. Our addition problem comes first left to right, so we'll do our addition problem. 3 plus 12, and 3 plus 12 is 15. So now we have 15 minus 7, and 15 minus 7 equals 8. Now for our second problem. We have 8 plus the quantity 3 times 4 minus 13. Our first step is to do parentheses. So first we will do 3 times 4 because that is in parentheses. 3 times 4 is 12. So now we have 8 plus 12 minus 13. Next we will do our addition and subtraction from left to right. So 8 plus 12 is 20. And now we have 20 minus 13. And 20 minus 13 equals 7. For our third example, we have 3 to the 4th power minus the quantity 4 times 10 plus 3. Our first step is to do parentheses, so we'll do 4 times 10, and 4 times 10 is 40. So now we have 3 to the 4th power minus 40 plus 3. Our next step is to do exponents, so we need to do 3 to the 4th power. If you remember our exponents, 3 to the 4th power is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9, 9 times 3 is 27, and 27 times 3 is 81. So we have 81 minus 40 plus 3. Now we have addition and subtraction left. We do our addition and subtraction from left to right. In this problem, our subtraction is first, so we need to do our subtraction problem first. So we have 81 minus 40, which is going to be 41. So we have 41 plus 3, and 41 plus 3 equals 44. Now for our fourth problem, we have 27 minus the quantity 6 plus 4, and that quantity squared, and then divided by 5. So the first step is to do our parentheses. 6 plus 4 is going to be 10. So we have 27 minus 10 squared divided by 5. Our next step will be to do our exponents. So we're going to do 10 squared. 10 squared is 10 times 10, which is 100. So now I have 27 minus 100 divided by 5. Our next step is to do multiplication and division from left to right. We have a division problem right here, 100 divided by 5. So I'm going to do that problem next. 100 divided by 5 equals 20. So I have 27 minus 20. And now I can go ahead and solve 27 minus 20, and that equals 7. And now for number 5. We have 8 times 3 squared plus 2 minus 5 times 4. Our first step would be parentheses, but we don't have any, so we can skip this step. Our next step would be exponents. We have 3 squared. Remember that 3 squared is 3 times 3, and 3 times 3 equals 9. So now I have 8 times 9 plus 2 minus 5 times 4. My next step would be to do multiplication and division from left to right. I have a multiplication problem here at the beginning. So 8 times 9 would be 72. So I have 72 plus 2 minus 5 times 4. I have another multiplication problem at the end, 5 times 4. 5 times 4 is 20. So now I have 72 plus 2 minus 20. All I have left would be the addition and subtraction, so on my last step. I'm going to do addition and subtraction from left to right. So 72 plus 2 would be 74. So I have 74 minus 20. And now I can solve 74 minus 20, and I get 54.